Wait, you mentioned boyfriend. Is this someone you met in Chicago?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So fun.
How fun.
Right?
So cool. So wait, okay, I don't know how detailed you want to get, but...
Sure, let's do it.
Oh my God, I love it.
Let's tell the story.
Where'd you meet?
Okay, we met at a poker game.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the gym that we go to, he used to play professional hockey in the minors. Now he coaches kids and also does strength training.
Okay.
So, trains at this gym. I was asking Joe and Yuri, I really need a trainer. Their trainer at this gym that works at the same gym that Matt, my boyfriend, works at, would hold poker games. And so I started playing poker with like my guys in the cast. And like first time I played with them, I came in 3rd out of 8. So they were like, oh,
that's good.
Yeah, they were like, okay, like go on, Mayo, like hey, you're looking for a trainer. Do you want to come and play poker with us and our trainer and maybe see if it's a good fit? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I was newly single and determined to stay single. And
but it never works out that way when you're determined, right?
Well, yeah, like why is that?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So and he was at the game, and he's very fit. I mean, like just like biceps. He has the largest hamstring muscles I have ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, the most beautiful legs. And
I love that. Okay.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, you know how it feels when you're newly single, and I was like at the poker game and I was winning and just
So
I
you're
was
like
the only
feeling
girl.
yourself.
I was so feeling myself and was just kind of like throwing him eyes, and he was just kind of throwing him right back, just like, I see you. And I was like, oh, well maybe something's gonna happen. And then I didn't like give him my number, nothing, left the game. And then I saw him, I started training with their trainer.
Okay.
Came back to the gym. And first time saw me there was like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And I was like, funny.
Well,
shit.
right.
Apparently drinking scotch with you, sir.
Yes.
So yeah, he took me to Violet Hour. And,
that's a good place. That is a spot I've been in.
That's another.
Because like no cell phones allowed, right? It's like super, intimate.
Sorry, this is like my favorite
You're
part.
You're talking about your boyfriend. So this makes sense. That's so cute. I love it.
Yeah, and I really tried really hard to be like, so this is just very casual. He was like, okay,
right.
You want some dinner? Okay,
with
cool.
the dinner.
Yeah, like okay, cool,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's gonna be casual.
Yeah.
You want to go see a movie?
God,
you know what I
mean? Yeah. But I'm curious, how did you, so you said you gave him eyes at the poker game? Like,
I did.
How does that go? Because
How
I'm
does
really
that go?
bad with that. I'm really awkward.
Oh, okay. So this is,
Yeah.
So we're going to pretend these are the 2 biggest poker cards in the history of poker.
Yes, okay.
But, okay, so you have your cards, right?
Are you paying attention? This is
Everybody.
good information.
This
Okay.
is, okay. So you got the cards and this thing. And you just hold it just a little. You hold it just, like, I see you, and then, and then.
So you're kind of smizing, like a little bit?
And then what I notice that I do is it's that look, and then, like, kind of the recognition and, like, the smile afterwards. Like, yeah, I just did that.
I love it.
So, yeah, that's the move.
Good to know. So kind of like a half smile.
Yeah, half
Bit,
smile.
but not like too much, because you just want to,
And then you're, like, amused with yourself. Like.
That's right. Because you were winning, too. That's awesome. Like, the whole thing is so awesome.
It was great. And it was cool, though, because I have a tendency at times to, like, be this very, like, powerful presence, and then, like, kind of where it's easy to overpower, to overshine my man. And he ended up winning. And he has always been, like, in our relationship, has always been just somebody like who can sit at the table and just like hold his own, which is very important.
Huge. That's huge.
Yeah. So we'll see.
How long has it been?
It's been. It'll be a year in August.
Oh, so it's been a while.
A little bit. It's been a hot little minute.
Well, I'd like an invite to the wedding. Okay. So what else do you want to cover? Anything? I mean, we talked about the show. I also, I made a note. You work with the Holistic Life Foundation. And I'm really excited about it.
No, this is brilliant. This is brilliant because I am the one who has been drinking. Like, I love it.
Rory, I'm so sorry. See, this is what happens when we go live.
This is what happens when we go live.
So, okay.
Chaos, no one knows.
And I just got this
The juice and honey fed are very strong.
What's that?
So they're very strong here.
See, right, I took like 2 sips. I'm so sorry.
No.
And Miranda has to go home and shower.
This has been great.
Okay. So, as we were saying, are you okay?
I am so
wet?
okay. No,
Okay.
I'm not at all. No, it was just my arm.
Okay.
And I think this actually is good. It's like the alcohol is coming, it's seeping into my
That way.
epidermis.
And I think grapefruit's good for your skin.
Yes.
Joke.
Yes.
So,
Grapefruit
okay,
is
we'll go
good
with
for your
that.
skin. So pretty soon I'm
Okay.
gonna be knocking over drinks.
This
because
is so typical of me. I spill everything though. My friends are laughing right now because I do that everywhere I go. So anyway, so talk about this foundation that you work with because I love the whole idea.
Oh my god, it's great. I know. It is actually very exciting.
You want to
will
throw your drink
understand.
too?
Yeah. We'll just
Okay.
we'll throw all the drinks.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a sip.
Okay. Do it before I spill it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Holistic Life Foundation is a foundation founded in Baltimore by 3 beautiful men who are originally from Baltimore, Northwest Baltimore, which is the equivalent of the South Side of Chicago. Inner city, lots of drugs, lots of violence happening in this area. The way that they kind of framed it to me was, did you watch The Wire? Which I didn't, but this is where all that goes down. So, basically, 2 of them were raised with yoga, meditation. They were raised vegan, like growing up. And the other guy, Andy Gonzalez, these 2, it's 3 founders. 2 of them are brothers. Other ones, Andy Gonzalez is basically their brother. But went to college, came back. We're like, we want to make a difference. They started just reading so many books on mindfulness and doing so much research on the neuroscience behind what happens to the brain when a person continues on in life with undiagnosed and untreated trauma, especially children. So, what they did is they went to one of their community's elementary schools. They said, we want to create a program for mindfulness. How can we help? So the school said, we're going to give you our 15 worst kids. Bullies, suspensions, violent outbursts, disrespectful, profanities, just their 15 most disruptive kids. And that was in 2001. 15 years later, all of those, 2001? Yeah, 16 years later, all of those kids are now teachers in their program, in what the Holistic Life Foundation
I love that.
has become.
I love it.
So there's an article on CNN that was about how what they have done now in the school is they have taken out detention, and in its place they have a mindfulness room. So when the kids are being disruptive or lashing out, if they get in trouble, they send them to the mindfulness room. There's a Holistic Life Foundation employee there during school hours, and basically They listen. They do, what is it called?
Meditation?
No, active listening.
Oh.
Where they listen to the kid. They are very present and just listen. No nods, no movement, just actively listening to what's going on. Because that's another thing I feel like is such an issue with children specifically who are speaking out and are disruptive, is they don't feel heard. And that's why they're throwing things, is because it's like, listen to me, pay attention to me. So they listen. After that, they guide them through a breathing exercise. After that, they guide them through a meditation, and then they send them back to class.
I love this. I'm obsessed with this. I want to talk to more about it when we're done with this, actually, because it's so cool.
It's incredible. There have been 0 suspensions at that school since this program has come into place.
Yeah.
Incredible. And they have an after-school program, so that's the mindful moment program. Then, they have a holistic me program, which is their after-school program, which the first hour is helping the kids with their homework. Then they have dinner. They partnered up with a nonprofit, kind of like Meals for Wheels, or Meals on Wheels situation, so that all of the kids get dinner, which they wouldn't normally, a lot of them wouldn't normally get. Then they have enrichment activities where they, one of the enrichment programs is coding, teaching coding and robotics to 4th through 6th graders. Another one is hydroponics, learning about water and the filtration system, just incredible things. And then after that is the yoga, meditation.
Oh, so cool.
Incredible.
I love it. I love it. Well, good. I mean, there's a lot I could say about that, actually. But I think it's so hugely important that that's the route, as opposed to, like you say, just kind of putting them in a corner, suspending
the punishment,
them, or
the
whatever.
shame.
Yeah.
It's like, no. Let's, especially when they're children, let's listen. Let's heal. Like, it doesn't, that's something that doesn't take money. Yep. It just takes time and
not being afraid to face those demons. And I think when you learn it when you're younger, the better.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. And how to one of the founders put it, our goal is to give these kids tools to self-regulate and create inner peace in a world of outward chaos, when they're surrounded by outward chaos. Yeah. And it's like, that's especially in the inner city where there's so much violence. And that's why I think it's so incredibly beautiful, unique, and it's not a coincidence that I am meeting these guys. I'm in Chicago, where one of the biggest violence problems, gang-related violence problems in the south side of Chicago. Yep. So I'm really excited and motivated to connect their foundation with some of our public education leaders and figure something out.
I love it. Well, what else, Miranda? Anything else you want to say, add? What I'm thinking is we can we'll see how it goes, but I do want to do like a quick tour.
Oh, yeah.
Of
Yeah.
Heavy Feather.
Something
but
about
we'll go back to like a video. Yeah, what are people saying?
Today's word of advice: never play leapfrog with a unicorn. That's solid.
True.
That's solid. That's solid advice.
That's true. So amazing. I know, it's cool.